In this video on DCS Tech and Appliances, I'm going to be showing you how to use the LG ThinQ app. So without further ado, let's dive in. Welcome all back to another video, and in this, as I mentioned earlier in the intro, I'm explaining about the LG ThinQ app. So I'm just going to quickly go into Google Play. I'm currently using Android again. So when you go into Google Play, you search LG ThinQ, and on the App Store on iPhone and on Google Play, and obviously for Google Play, type it in the search bar, and you'll have the house with the little circles on it, and it obviously says LG ThinQ. So once you download that, you tap open, or if you've already got the app, you just go into it. So, and then what you do, you're greeted with the home screen. So this is what it looks like when it's set up. But just a quick note on this: you must register for an account, otherwise you won't be able to use the app, because you'll have to put all your personal details in. It's just one of those things that you have to do. I'm also going to give you advice on how to set up the Wi-Fi, which is very simple actually. Because this is the second only Wi-Fi machine I've had, because the Hoover HWash 500 I had previously. A little bit of a step-by-step process, but this one is a bit more simpler. So as you can tell on your machine, you will have Wi-Fi with a star. Obviously, star, when it says star, because it says hold for 3 seconds, so all you need to do is tap and hold it. You'll see the Wi-Fi flash, and that means obviously it's going to be detecting like say your Wi-Fi. And also another note, which is a real pain in the rear, is you must turn off your 5 gigahertz frequency on your router. So you will need to refer to your router manual and how to access your router, because obviously it is an IP address that you will need to put in. You need to go into settings and turn it off to be able to enable this. It's really annoying why you still, with smart home devices, with apologize about that, with smart home devices, like Wi-Fi bulbs and lamps, whatever else, it has to always use 2.4 gigahertz. It's absolutely really annoying why they can't just leave the 5 gigahertz on. You can always turn it back on once you've done it anyway. So once you set it up. So now we've got that out of the way. So once you've registered for the app, you've connected your machine with Wi-Fi, you will obviously, just quickly, I've got here, says washing machine. That is how I've named mine. You can rename your washing machine. You could rename it. You can name it LG. You can name it Pixel. You can name it Washer. You can name it something rude if you wanted to. Not that I'm gonna encourage people to do that, but it's just, you can name it what you want. Washing machine is just simple. So once you've got that, this is your main home screen. So this is where you'll find all your other LG ThinQ enabled apps. So if you have a dishwasher, if you have a tumble dryer, it will appear on the main home screen here. And then we're going to go into washing machine, and this is your main screen for when you want to start cycle. So what I've done is I've put my washer into remote start. So again, it will be on the add item part of the washer. It says remote start, tap and hold that. You will see a little play pause button with some lines, like Wi-Fi lines coming out of it. That is your remote start, so you can remotely control the washing machine through the app. So as you can tell here, we've got a rinse and spin, but this is one of the downloaded programs. So I'm just going to quickly pop it onto just the cotton. So as you can tell here, we have some stuff that is coloured in a dark green colour. So these, what that means is they are changeable. For example, you got temperature. You can either slide it up and down with your finger, or if you're just simple, you can just tap the plus and minus button. It's just easier just to go. You can even tap it on 95 and tap it right the way down to cold. So yeah. So you got your rinse option. So you got normal or rinse plus, and you got your spin. For some reason on cotton we don't have 1200, but we got max. Max means 1400 whenever you see that. The only annoying thing is the wash. It's not selectable. It's not selectable and it's not changeable. So with intensive, you have to manually do it on the machine. Why, LG, have you done this? I have no idea. Absolutely annoying. And underneath all your options, and that you've got the start. That's self-explanatory. So just tell you to start the machine. You got select delayed cycle. So as I mentioned earlier, like in previous videos, this is an ends in, not a starting delay. As you can tell here, it does say available set time 3 to 19 hours. So if you wanted to finish it, you wanted to finish in 12 hours or end in 12 hours, and it gives you an estimated time when it will finish by, which is pretty good actually. Unlike where you do it on the machine, you've got to calculate it in your head. This one through the app will give you the actual time. Why, I don't know why this is on the bottom, but you got the pre-wash option. Again, this one's not selectable. I don't know if it's because I've got a cotton cycle on there, which it shouldn't really matter. So if I tap easy care, these are the standard cycles. Yeah, you can't, I don't know why pre-wash can't select it, but still, you just saw, I went into, this is the cycle list, and that is by tapping where you got easy care in the down arrow, brings up the list. Standard cycles, these are the ones that are actually listed on the machine itself. So if you do have the one that you do prefer on there, then yeah, just by all means go for it. And at the bottom we have download cycles, because as you may notice on this standard cycles, download cycle is not there because it's part of this one at the bottom. And what we're going to do next is go through all of the different download cycles you can use on the LG machine. What you need to do first is tap manage. So at the top you've got current download cycle, so that's the one that's currently on the machine now. I've always kind of left it on rinse and spin, because if I need to do a rinse and spin, then I will. The only other time I probably may use a download program is if I'm doing something different for whatever reason. And then what I'm going to do is show you what, like the main screen as well, once you downloaded them to the machine itself. So first off, we start with baby care. You got, like I said, a little icon there, cycle name, and a bit of a description. It says remove solid stains and provide better rinse performance by your baby's clothes. So this is what it's preset with: a normal 1000 spin, 60 degrees, rinse plus, and pre-wash is on. So when you tap download to washer, it doesn't usually take this long, but there we go. It's just probably Wi-Fi playing up a little bit. As you notice, we've got AI next to it. So that is a detectable program, or a sensing program. So that's to say, yeah, if you don't see that, that is a set timed program. So I'm just going to quickly advise as well that none of the options on the download cycles can be changed on the app. Why, I have no idea. Absolutely annoying, but they can be changed on the machine itself. That means if you want to do intensive, change the spin speed, change the temperature, change anything else that you want, can only be done on the machine. Yeah, absolute real pain. So let's go back to the list. So next one we have blanket. Yeah, I don't know why Wi-Fi's been a bit slow, but we got cold, normal, wash, normal, and spin at 1400. Not 1400, 400. And I will advise on times because, as you may tell, the time does not actually appear on this. It'll only appear when you start the program. So I will advise that this cycle takes 1 hour 28 without anything like anything changed. Next one is cold wash. So we wash with cold water for better energy efficiency, which I think is a load of BS if you ask me. So you do have a maximum spin speed on this one. Obviously you wash in cold, pre-wash, no pre-wash, and wash is just normal. I know this is because I can see it on the machine, because it just takes ages for it to come up on my phone for some reason. So it is another detectable program. Again, like I say, you can change. You probably may not be able to change everything because it's classed as a cold wash. But you'd probably be able to add a pre-wash and intensive if you wanted to. But again, you'd have to kind of figure that out for yourself, because I'm like I say, using my phone, and obviously I don't have another camera to show you the what's going on with the washer, unfortunately. So next one on the list is colour protection. So this washes clothes in cold water to protect vivid colour. It should just say 20 degrees because, as you say, 20 is coldish. I mean, they're adding a little bit of heat to it. So we've got a normal wash, 800 spin, no pre-wash, and the rinse is normal. So this cycle takes 45 minutes on this one. Next one is drain. I'm not going to explain that one. Just drains the water out. No idea why. You could just, when you turn the machine on, you might as well just tap spin again till it says no, and then press start button. Simple as, really. There's no point me going into that one. So gym clothes is your next one. So wash sweat stained gym clothes except Gore-Tex clothes. I don't know kind of the material Gore-Tex, whether it's something stretchy or I have no idea, because this one here doesn't really go to the gym, and if I go to a gym I have my joggers and a t-shirt on, if I ever do. But still, I digress. So when we go into that cycle, it is 44 minutes, so it is a set time. As you notice, it doesn't have AI on there. So the next one is hygiene. So this maintains a water temperature for 60 degrees throughout the wash for cycle sanitization. Everything is all so spin max, wash normal, a normal rinse and pre-wash off. Again, like I say, any other, if you want to add any other options, you can do that if it allows it anyway. So this one is an AI wash. So yep, again, a detectable program. So next one is jeans. I'm going to quickly advise something on jeans in just a sec. So, but this is designed specifically for jeans. Recommended 20 degrees for water for blue jeans. No idea why. Don't know why I just can't wash at 30 or 40, personally. But still, yeah, these are the so this is what it's set at. The wash cycle time is 51 minutes. I will advise that I have actually been playing around with some of these cycles. This one is adjustable in temperature. But what I'm going to say is, do not adjust the spin speed, because if you adjust the spin speed, it will go from 1400 to no, 400, 800, back to no again. I have no idea why, because I have no idea why it will do that. Anything else is selectable. The intensive and rinse, 20 degrees, or you can select like high temperature, 20, 30, 40, or up to 40 degrees, I think. Can't remember. Don't think you can go any higher than 40, but yeah. So just don't change the spin on this one. It's otherwise you're just gonna have to download a different cycle again and go back to Jeans and download it again, because you can't re-download it because it's already set there on the machine. So our next one on the list is juice and food stains. This is removing heavy soiled. So after removing heavy soiled part, temperature is increased step by step to wash off various stains. So you get a normal wash, spin 1000, 40 degrees. And when I download it, this is an AI wash. Like I say, yeah, let's say just leave it everything as it is. So say if anything is changeable, then by all means you can do that. So the next one is kids wear. So this cycle helps remove heavy stains from children's clothes. As kids will be kids, they will get messy at times when it's like playing outside or with food at times. And so yeah, this is a good cycle for as I say, especially when they've had a busy day. So yeah, you've got a normal wash, 1200 spin, 60 degrees, normal rinse, and the pre-wash is on as well. So do bear in mind with that one, it may be unselectable if you don't want pre-wash, but this one, as you can see, is an AI wash as well. Lightly soiled items. So wash your clothes delicately. So you've got normal 400 spin 20 degrees, normal rinse and pre-wash. When I download it to the washer, it is a 34-minute cycle, this one. So the next one, we've got lingerie. So this one, obviously, is a bit self-explanatory for lingerie. Normal wash, 800 spin, 20 degrees, normal rinse and no pre-wash. This one is a 45-minute cycle. And next one is minimize detergent residue. So this one provides you with clearly rinsing performance by hot water rinsing. Just before I go on with this cycle, as you may notice either in my overview video or when I've been doing the cycles, there is no medic rinse option. They've taken that option off the machine itself. On my previous LG, we do have a medic rinse option. No idea why they've taken it off the machine as an option. Yeah, but as I say with this one, it is a medic rinse cycle. So it washes, just like I say, there's a normal wash. It could be intensive, could be just like a cotton cycle, but does use warm water when rinsing. That could be for the final rinse though. Usually that heats up to about 40 degrees. So yeah, so it's kind of a, let's just say, medic rinse in cycle there. But when you download it to the washer, so this is an AI wash. So yeah, as you can tell, it's a detectable program, shall I say. So the next one is noise minimize. So on the previous LG, I had something called silent wash. So probably this is basically what it is, noise minimize. You've got a normal wash, 40 degrees, normal rinse, obviously. And in the description here it says minimize washing noise for silent washing at night. When you download that, that's not an AI wash, but this one is a detectable wash. So as you saw in one of my shorts, that you'll have the lines going around in a circle for the AI one. This one is the old traditional lines going across. So basically that is just renamed a silent wash. Basically, quick tub clean. Speedily clean the inside of a washing machine. No, it doesn't. Because you've got wash not selected, spin not selected, temp not selected, rinse not selected, no pre-wash. When you download it to the cycle, it basically washes with, it does it in cold water, 400 spin, it does a wash, and then it will do a spin. Yeah, it doesn't rinse out the tub, it will wash and spin. And 18 minutes. It is useless, in my opinion. If you're going to do a tub clean, do the tub clean cycle on the machine, or do a 95 cotton cycle. Just do that. It's just, yeah, this is just not, it's not a good cycle, to be honest with you. I think it's just a waste of time, personally. Rainy season, so this is washes clothes made slightly wet by rain, but not allowed raincoat. I don't quite understand that language, and even been reading it over and over again, don't quite understand it. But not allowed raincoat. I'm guessing you're not allowed to wash raincoats with it? I'm not too sure, but yeah. So as you can see, it says a normal wash, 1400 spin, 40 degrees temperature, normal rinse and no pre-wash. When you select it, it is an AI wash as well. So on to the next one. So rinse and spin, self-explanatory. Does one rinse and spin. You can do rinse plus, I will add. So if you want to do 2 rinses and a spin instead of just the one. Single garment. I'm not going to go quite into that one because I have literally done the cycle on that one. And as you probably could tell, I'll just go into the actual thing, cycle itself. No, I won't download it. It says it's literally a speed 14 wash. So if you ever do want to wash a single garment, just put speed 14 on, and just don't adjust any options. Basically, that's what it is. Skincare. So efficiently remove detergent residue in clothes. So you got a normal wash, maximum spin 1400, 40 degrees. You got rinse plus on this one, and no pre-wash. And when I go into that one's an AI wash as well. So a detectable cycle. Next one, we have sleeve hems and collars. Basically, why not just call it shirts, if you ask me? So you got a normal wash, 1000 spin, 60 degrees, normal on rinse, and you do have a pre-wash with that one. And when you select that one, this one is also an AI wash, or AI detectable wash, should I say. So next one we have small load. Wash normal, 400 spin, 20 degrees, rinse normal, pre-wash off. All I'm going to say is this is another speed 14 wash. It's like LG have wasted 2 spaces on here for a speed 14 wash. What's the point? It really does bug me why they did that, but it is what it is. But I mean, LG, if you do watch any videos like this and you do like you ThinQ, update your bleeding wash cycle list. It's like pointless, absolutely pointless. Spin, that's self-explanatory. Again, another wasted space on the list, because all you need to do is turn the machine on, tap spin. Literally it. What's the point of adding it on there? Although I can understand if you just want it as a spin only, you just rather have it on the thing but yeah, that's pointless. So the second to last one, sweat stain. So we've got wash clothes stained with sweat. So we've got normal wash 1400 spin, 40 degrees, normal rinse, pre-wash off. And this one is an AI detectable cycle. And finally, on our list, we got swimming wear. Helps remove chlorine from salt from swimwear. So wash normal 420 degrees of a download to the washer. This one's a 34-minute cycle, so it could be a duplicate cycle. So I did have one that was 34 minutes. I can't remember which one it was, but yeah, it might be like the gym cycle. So obviously you've got swimming wear. Don't know if it uses the same material, but there we are. So yeah, so do when you do look at all of the programs, or if you download a program, sorry, yeah, just do have a play about with any of the options and temperatures and spins and all that, so you kind of know what you can do and can't do and all the rest of it. But yeah, the annoying thing is you really cannot, you cannot do anything from the app, which LG really need to fix on that one, because there's no point. So I'm just going to re-download my rinse and spin back to the washing machine, and there we go. So that's that bit done. So as you can see on the bottom, we've got device, but now we come to the final part, which is our useful features. Useful features is like where you can manage your download cycle. But yeah, you can do that on the main screen. You can manage your favourites. So if you do have any favourites, like I say, I've got cotton and turbo wash. I may add a couple more actually. I may add the speed 14 on there. And you can add also the downloaded ones as well, as you can see, as favourites. So if you do like to use the app more than you do on the machine, then yeah, by all means, good thing to have. You got Tub Clean Coach, which means total number of cycles 7. So that means it says run a tub clean cycle after every 30 cycles, and you even got to start the tub clean button there as well. So literally do it from there. But obviously make sure you've either got like some washing machine cleaning stuff, or just put a scoop of powdered detergent, Dazzle Ariel, because it has a bleaching agent in it, so and it does help with with drum cleaning. But obviously it is more better to actually get some like washing machine cleaning products. And it does give you a tub clean guide there, so obviously making sure that it's empty before running. And obviously, as I said, it says use drum cleaning product or liquid chlorine bleach. And it does say like caution, so like don't use acidic detergent, because obviously corrosion to the product. Obviously tub cleaners, yeah, you may get some products that do excessive suds, because there will be times where it will do like intensive, like fast filtration speeds. Then you obviously you got the guide, or like press the power button, and you got and press the start tub clean button in the app, or yeah, again you can select it on the machine itself. So we've got energy monitoring. So this is not a very good way of measuring your monitoring your energy. I'm just going to explain why. You got your energy usage and your number of cycles there. What is it that you see on here that you can't see? I'll tell you what you can't see is what you're using in kilowatt hours. It gives you a bar graph and lines and some yeah, it's useless. This is a absolutely useless part, because if you are that person that wants to kind of keep an eye on like your bills, your energy bills, and you kind of want to like know what you're using. And so yeah, even if I tap month all through April, like let's say you got all the dates along the bottom there. Again, it's like, what is it in kilowatt hours? Come on, LG, you need to tell us how many kilowatt hours you've actually used. It is a pain. I mean, it's good to see by week, by month, and by year. Not that, yeah, I just using quite a lot of energy. I don't know, for April. Who knows? But the number of cycles is one that can be useful. So again, by year, month, and week, it tells you how many cycles you've used. So far, I've done 18 cycles, and in March I did 4. And just to let you know, the line will tell you the actual bar that you run, and obviously you've got the months along the year along the bottom, and across the side you've got your cycle count. I mean, oh, that's a year. So in a week, so I did, let's just say, and at the top here, just below week, month, and year, you got your week that you're in, and obviously you could tap left and right just to show what one. So if I go to 25th of March, because the Friday was a Good Friday when I did my overview, and then obviously started doing cycles. So I've done a total of that one. I've done 2, 3, 4. I did 7 in a week. And then that one I only did 4. Then that one I've done 3, did 5 that week. So yeah, so again, depends. So it's kind of good to know like how many cycles like you've been using. You could do it by month, and again just below you got your month there. You got April, March, obviously, because I've only registered for the app in March, so I've only gone up to April. So, but if you've had the machine for quite a while, even if you had it for a few months and then you start using this app, it will give you a lot of information. So yeah, so that is basically what it is when it comes to like your energy monitoring. The cycles used is actually not the same as what you've seen on the energy monitoring. So with this one, it tells you what cycles you've used and at what time of day and the date and the cycle. Just bear in mind that the date is done in Japanese. It's done year, month, and day. So when you go into the app, you can tap on it, and it tells you your energy usage. So out of 6 lightning bolts there, it's very low in energy for that Turbo Wash 59. So that's actually pretty good though for energy usage. So let's go for a cotton one, which was the 21st of April at 11:33. So that'd probably be a weekend. So otherwise, I wouldn't, because otherwise I'm usually at work if I'm at 11:33. So that's 40. So this one was quite slightly high in energy. But as I say, but that's because I had an intensive cycle. So if I find another cotton cycle, which I can't really, oh, there's another one. Sorry, 6:04 a.m. That one again, it says wash not selected. Again, a bit low energy usage. So intensive does use a bit more energy. Obviously, just to bear in mind. Obviously, if I go into speed 14, that uses kind of next to nothing. So yeah, so that just gives you your more recent cycles that you've used. It's not a whole list. So obviously we're going back as far as the 13th of April on this one. But if you are doing a lot of regular washes, just bear in mind you've only got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you've only got 10. Your most 10 recent cycles. So as I've just noticed there, you got like a clock with an arrow going back. So it's probably most like last 10 cycles used. So yeah, we do have smart diagnosis. So this is where you could catch problems early and help you to troubleshoot them. And I'm guessing you may need Android for this one. I don't actually know. You may have to use it with iPhone, but don't quote me on that one. Because this is new, I don't know how it would all work. Whether it can tell you like something's fallen off. Probably not. Probably not going to tell you a concrete block's fallen off. But there we go. So that is literally it about the LG ThinQ app. So it is relatively simple to use. It's nothing that like as I say, rocket science or anything like that. Also, I'm just gonna show, demonstrate to you. You do have a power off button here, but I'm gonna say to you now, you can't turn the machine on. Once it's off, it's off. So then once I tap and hold it, and it says you will not be able to turn the washer back on remotely. You want to turn it off. You hear a double click because obviously I've had it in remote start, because you've got to have the door closed for remote start, as all cases with all machines that have Wi-Fi. Even Samsung do it. Obviously my Hoover H wash was the same thing when I turned the dial to Wi-Fi. So yeah, and as you can tell now, that says power off, and obviously you got my most recent cycles. So yeah, that is pretty much it on how to use the LG washing machine. Well, not the LG washing machine, sorry, the LG ThinQ app. Anyways, that's it for this video. So if you do like these, no, fuck off. Well, thanks for watching this video. So if you do like these kind of videos, do hit the thumbs up. And also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, do hit subscribe. Hit the notification bell when you do so you won't miss any of my uploads. And I will see you in the next one.